pair of jeans, a shirt or two. We didn't pack as if we weren't going back. It doesn't matter if it's true. I've got a feeling love will give us what we lack. The world is waiting up. The world is waiting half a step beyond our door. Yeah. And if it's not enough, I wanna see the stuff the world has got in store. I wanna take it all in, I'm falling. The cityscape by night, wanna catch in my photos. Where you go, every corner twice as bright. They'll be my treasures forever. When I can't hold you tight, I'll see the Stockholm lights. The Stockholm lights, the Stockholm lights.
Everybody, it's your girl Taro, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys enjoy. If you're new to the channel, hi, my name is Taro. Welcome to the Hug Army. Please consider subscribing, hit the like button, and leaving a comment. And let's get to the video.
Well, hello. Can everyone hear me all right?
Yes.
Yes.
Hi.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
I would like to share you guys my story of my experience and what I know. In the world I came from, we had a specific class of merfolk that did this metaphor. I cannot pronounce this word. You know what I try to say. We called them tidewalkers. They traveled the seas in a more unique way. And tidewalkers were merfolk that have the strongest bond with the sea creatures. This is a bond they've earned over time. Sometimes it can take years on end. It really does not come without effort. This bond allows them to take over the creature's body, not to dominate the creature, but to observe and protect the sea and its other creatures without creating conflict in drawing attention. So there's a way of working with the animals. Tidewalkers don't just become the animal of their choice. They need to learn to know them, work together, listening to their stories and feel their instinct. Observing the creature, the way it swims, watching how it reacts to the currents, the threats on their kin. Does it return to the same beach every night, or does it feed at dawn, or when the moon's high? You have to understand its fears, the loyalties, and instincts. Over time, you would feel the instincts as if it's your own. You would be able to feel when a pod of dolphins is anxious about something lurking in the deep, or when a whale sings its song to celebrate the birth of their new calf. By knowing these things, the bond grows, and your bond does not have to be tied to one creature. You can have multiple bonds. However, don't overwhelm yourself by rushing yourself towards multiple species. The ocean is really less of a quiet place than some people might think. As of each species speaks in their different ways. Dolphins communicate with echolocation. Each click and whistle carries emotion and memories. Tidewalkers who bond with dolphins can get overwhelmed by the joy they exude, or the heavy feeling of grief when they share when a podmate is lost. For whales, they speak with beautiful songs, some echoing across the ocean for hundreds of miles. To bond with a whale is to feel the weight of time, to hear stories that began generations ago. Sung harmonic memories pass from mother to calf. And sharks have strong instincts. They are not mindless. It's not mindless hunger, but primal sense of order and presence. Tidewalkers bonding with the sharks learn to sense the disturbance in water pressure, to taste the blood in the ocean from miles away, and to feel the difference between fear and aggression. In my world, tidewalkers watched over the sanctuary among the Leviathan and acted as spies. As threats drew near and made sure there was no tension with other clans, they used their gift to swim unseen through the currents. A dolphin could carry many warnings from other clans, and a stingray could scout for danger. A shark could protect the weaker ones. And there are times where the waters turn dark, and a tidewalker would take the body of a creature from the deep to protect their people. but it's always done with a purpose. It's never with cruelty. The host is a partner, and the Tidewalker will always return the body as soon as the partnership is no longer needed. So, taking over a body will take a lot of strength of the creature, but also of yourself. The creatures often do not like swimming in shallow water. Don't get too close to the shore as it might stress out the creature. And also, something important to know is that it might paralyze the creature after you left the body. To make sure they can recover, it's strongly advised to take the creature to the deeper parts of the ocean where it can rest and not be at risk of being hunted or killed while it's resting. This is a small part of what the Tidewalkers can bring, but I think if there are any questions, please do ask me. And yes,
What happens to our bodies?
our bodies merge with the bodies of the creature. For example, you choose a dolphin. You would become the dolphin for the time you take over its body. It's a 2-in-1, if that makes sense to say.
So we're becoming were creatures?
No, in my world, it's called Tidewalkers. It was a class of people that did this in order to protect the sea. I wouldn't call it were creatures.
Right, everyone. So, any phones, any radios that you're on, would recommend turning them off, getting them far away from you if they are buzzing like crazy. And time to focus yourself. Think about meditate. As we are about to go on a trip, if you will. Well, damn, Destiny.
It has no value. It has no value.
Okay, that's fair enough. This and that and the other. But at the end of the day, we are of one ocean and water. We might be different kinds of merfolk, but we do connect. Alright? Is everyone ready?
Yes.
Okay, marvelous. Here we go. Let them show you their motions, their silence, their song. Let them guide you through a memory not yet yours. Swim beside them. Learn from them. Do not speak, only understand. Close your eyes, Tideborn One. Sink your heartbeat into the rhythm of the ocean's pulse. You do not need to swim, only drift. Let the currents remember you. Breathe now. Not with thy lungs, but with thy spirit. Let the water pass through you, soft as memory. Let the waves dissolve your name, your duties, your past. You are not a warrior or healer here. You are sea and self. You are floating. The current tugs you towards a passage of coral and mist. You drift through, and the world dims. You are between the tides now, in the stillness where vision walks begin. Find yourself upon an ocean floor unlike any you have seen before. There is no reef, no current, only stillness. But you are not alone. Shapes begin to form, faint at first, like shadows behind silk. A whisper echoes through the water, soft, ancient, knowing. They speak not in words, but in sensation, dream, and memory. One will come to you now, not chosen by you, but choosing you. It comes not for play and amusement. It comes because it remembers something in you, something buried beneath your name. Watch, listen, feel.